Today's video is going to be about my experience getting the Moderna vaccine while very pregnant. Hello, welcome to Preg Mastery. I normally make videos about books and stationery. I'm Dre. So I have currently been taking care of a baby. She is fine, I am fine, and I wanted to put a disclaimer that it is up to the individual to decide on if they should get the vaccine, and it is not my business what you do. This is in no way to shame anyone for not or for doing it or whatever. I am just sharing my experience for those who may be currently pregnant or just are concerned about getting it. It's a positive one, so let's get into it. If you are interested in this kind of content, unfortunately that is not what my channel is about, so this is one of two videos. My first video up here is about the first dose of the Moderna vaccine while I was about 8.5 months pregnant, I believe, and I got the second dose when I was 9 months pregnant, and it was exactly 4 days before I gave birth to my baby. So you will hear her in the background. She is grunting and kicking and trying to roll over. So yeah, let's just get into it. I got my first dose of the Moderna vaccine on March 20th while I was about 8 months pregnant, closer to 9 months, but you know how that goes. I don't exactly remember the time frame. For reference, I had gestational diabetes at the time, although it was a very mild case, and I do not have gestational diabetes anymore. My first dose, I had very little reaction. I had maybe just a little bit of discomfort, I would say. I felt tired, and that's basically all of my symptoms. And then my second dose I got on April 20th, and I had no symptoms. I was already in labor at that point. I had prodromal labor for a week exactly, so I had been in labor for about 3 days at that point, and I still got the vaccine and everything went fine. I had no reaction to the second dose, which surprised me more than anyone else. So just wanted to quickly let you know that. And my baby is now here. She is almost 5 months and she is perfectly healthy. So we've had no complications in relation to the vaccine. I actually have been so much more calm and just much less anxious about this whole COVID situation since getting the vaccine. I was just a mess the whole pandemic about being pregnant during a pandemic, and then I was just unable to sleep because I was so worried that my baby was going to get COVID, and the fact that I could get it while I was pregnant and in theory transfer those antibodies to her has given me so much peace of mind. And that's not going to be the case for everyone, but for me, I know that COVID concerns outweighed my fear of a vaccine that wasn't tested on babies. I am not in any way concerned that she's going to be permanently damaged by this or have any negative effects. It's a vaccine, and you can do your own research. Watch my first video if you want my full thoughts on it, but I just wanted to give you the conclusion that you deserve. I am healthy. I have a very healthy baby. She is very happy. I've had zero issues with her aside from acid reflux, and she has a milk allergy. That's it. So I don't think either of those things are related to the vaccine, although I'm not a professional. I do know that I have no reactions as well. I had a normal birth. I did have an emergency cesarean, but for reasons that were unrelated to the vaccine. So just wanted to let you know that my story ended happily, and I hope yours does too. If you just found out that you're pregnant, or if you've been pregnant, or if you got the vaccine while pregnant, congratulations, and I hope that everything goes well and that you have a perfectly healthy little baby or babies. And yeah, I just really am happy for you, and I'm really happy that everything worked out for us. I would definitely get the vaccine again if I had the choice and I was very pregnant. I would have still done it, and I'm very happy with my decision. And yeah, if you're nervous, just know that you need to do what will give you peace of mind, because in the end, it's the safety of you and your baby that matters and what's gonna make you feel better. So just wanted to let you know that neither me or my baby have had COVID that we know of. We've had 0 symptoms. We've never had a fever since she was born, and I never got COVID once. My husband never got COVID once, and we have accidentally been around someone who ended up with COVID. I don't think they had COVID at the time that we had seen them, but if they did, we didn't get it. All 3 of us, we live alone, have yet to have COVID, and we've been vaccinated, all of us, since April. So just wanted to kind of give that for information. I don't know, I'm just kind of documenting things for if later down the line a lot of people end up with milk allergies or something that had the vaccine. You get what I'm saying? I just want it documented so that I don't forget the details later, and maybe you have a similar experience, and that's very interesting, right? This is all crazy new stuff, so just want to be honest about everything. It went well. I didn't get a fever. I didn't have any adverse symptoms, even though I was literally 4 days from giving birth, and she's been perfectly healthy. So yes, I have an open book about all of my experience with this, so if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you're scared about the vaccine but you're more scared of COVID, I recommend getting the vaccine. Personally, I don't have any professional background, but it has given me so much freedom in motherhood, and I don't feel constantly anxious about having family see her, and that is super important because I was so worried that I was going to be too afraid to have family come see her, and it's been really life-changing to be able to have family come visit our baby without worrying that she's going to die from COVID, right? Or that I'm going to die from COVID and leave her, you know, without a mother. That is just something I don't even want to think about. So that is the conclusion to my video about getting the COVID vaccine. I got my first dose, I got my second dose while she was still baking, so that's wonderful. Please subscribe and like if you like this type of video, but at the same time, I don't make this content regularly, so yeah, if you're just interested in books or stationery or lifestyle things or just comfortable vlogs, then consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot, and I hope you do your own research. Yeah. Listen to professionals, listen to doctors, don't listen to people who literally don't have their whole life's work around this, right? So yeah, that's my experience. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and that you and your family and your babies are all healthy, and I will see you again in another video.
I feel out of place. The roads aren't the same.